are following Mom into the pit. I said it was girl power today.
It's all girl power.
Because it is girl power today. I heard before we went to 177 days, which is 6 months.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's basically 2 days.
Hey, good morning. It's your girl Andrea and Mom. We are headed to go see if we can, I got the cows locked on the hill. We need to get them locked into the catch pen so we can load them out and bring them home because we are going to preg check them.
You're loving life.
Just a girl scooting the seat forward a whole bunch already. So if you remember, I had mentioned that we were actually going to leave cows up at Matt's house, the one pasture that we have. We are now actually going to bring them home. They were supposed to graze some cover crops, but they had to chop millet off of it. The cover crops are plugging the chopper, so now they're going to bale it. And the cows are starting to run out of grass, and we're in for some rain tomorrow or tonight. So we're just gonna bring them home. Call it good for the season and have them here so that we can preg check everyone that's left today. Pending we get them caught, they should, and then we get those 24 head hauled home, which is just 3 loads, and then we'll roll from there. So, but anyways, I just had to tell you the new direction that we were going. It is now to bring all of the cows home because we do have plenty of feed here, both like silage, hay, and cover crops, because those cows that are let out on the cover crops have really not made a dent on them yet. So, but it's 11 a.m. We're preg checking around 1:30, so we got like 2.5 hours to do this. And we're just gonna go park this near the pasture, not in the pasture. That way they hopefully run into the pen. Hi, gorillas. What's up, girlfriends? Wait for the rest of our gang, and then we'll try to go over to the pen. I parked the trailer over there. Then we find out if all of you are pregnant. You should be, hopefully. Fingers crossed. They're following Mom into the pen. Come. We made it. Now the question is, do you think I can back this up worth the heck or not? We'll find out. We shall find out, guys. No Nathan today. Just Mom and I. Dad's got the tub grind. My mirror's up. Just to give you room, so there. One load. It'll be 3 loads, so. your gate chain?
Oh, I got it.
That way we don't come back and the cows are back out. We're also playing right around the Rosie of unloading right now because Dad's grinding hay, but we got her. One more load, one more. Girl power today. Dad's over there. I said it was girl power today.
It's all girl power.
Because it is girl power today. Come get the gates later. Once these guys are in the barn, every single cow is home for the winter, which feels honestly really good. And it's quarter after noon, and we will preg check in about an hour. Half mile from home. Lucky who I found who's done tub grinding. Isn't his little wagon so cute? He's gonna go move some bales and try to beat the rain. We're in for like an inch of rain tonight, so I think there's like a handful of loads left up at the Scott farm. We'll get those home. And then all the bales that are at least grouped up are home. We did do, like 200 just across from my house, but those are probably gonna stay in the field for the winter anyways. We'll just roll them towards the end at some point. And then we're working on this neighbor's field. He gets a handful, a good chunk of the bales for his cows. He's got a smaller herd, so for feed and bedding for the year, and then we get the rest of them. But then we'll haul manure there and play that game. So that's also going on. Been hauling lots of bales. Harvest is done, like I said. We're just rolling through the to-do list, and the weather is still decent, and I'm here for it. It's almost November already. It is Monday, October 26th-ish. It's the Monday before Halloween, so we had cows on grass that long. Really shows that we were not in a drought this year, which is fabulous. So, but anyways, we'll go unload these girls and then have a little break so we can eat some lunch, and then Ashley will be here in an hour. Kyle is singing the song of his people because the cows are here. Last load. Where we had Mike the bull, and I got nervous to make sure he was actually doing his job, but he was, so. Good.
Oh, yeah. No. No. I'm just trying to age. She's for sure pregnant. I'm just trying to decide if it's a... yeah. I'd be tempted to call that one 5. Good. The recipe requires a little more effort, so I'm like, well, shit, I can't do this until like the weekend. Big. One day without like it. Yeah.
It's only like a month.
Oh, he's good. Without like
She's a long cow too, so that's...
yeah. Like, one of these into these moonlight granddaughters, just to keep that their genetics flowing.
He is 5.5, going on 6 months as AI. If they tell me she's open, then I wouldn't do that. She's gonna be that cow that sticks to AI every single year. 5.5. Good. Respect the flag.
Open, Kyle.
5 months.
She's good. It's down there.
These are too tame.
They're too what?
Too tame for their own good.
Yeah.
I had her before we went too. 177 days, which is 6 months.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah. We're good. Big.
5.5? Sure. Love it. Okay, we had 3 open today. One of them I knew about. One of them's an older cow that I just, you know, not that big of a deal. And our favorite 418 is open, so that's sad. She had twins this year, ended it with a bang. But overall, today went better, much better. That's 3 out of 71. And every single heifer was pregnant besides my one heifer that was up at the small pasture. So And our thin baldy is also pregnant somehow. So we're gonna figure that out yet. Well, good morning. It is the next day. I had to fly out of there because yesterday was Monday. I teach skating on Mondays. And we got done later than anticipated. So we had 23 opens. One cow that slipped her calf shortly after, so there's 24 culls, which actually ended up being of the entire herd like 12%, which was not terrible considering the first round was getting pretty close to 20%, and I was like, what the heck is going on? Like, it's just really cool to look at because, so we had 22 heifers to start the year. We ended up losing 3 of them to either like sore leg and not a lot of milk. Calf died, didn't take anybody else, and then one of my heifers that didn't have any milk come in, and I tried to grasp, and that was all. If you watch that, you know that. So we had 19 heifers total this year. Only one of them was open, so that's really good for heifers. That's our best we've ever had. The baldy that's kind of skinny we're working with, she stayed in the barn. Obviously, like, you haven't like seen her, I guess. She, to be honest, does not look great. We do not know why. Our vet gave her the full once over. Not sure if like once the grass kind of froze, if she just stopped eating or what the deal is, but she is starting to get an appetite. She is eating. We are giving her what we're calling the moonlight diet. If you were here during those days or you followed me on other platforms, back then she would get like regular cow feed in the morning, and then in the night we'd give her like cracked corn and modified distillers and silage and stuff that's really palatable because she didn't have a lot of teeth left. So she is getting that to hopefully put some weight on because she is 5.5 months pregnant, and it's insane that her body looks the way it does and she's pregnant. It was like, oh, I guess we'll just check just to make sure. She was like, actually literally put her arm in and she was like, oh my god, she is like AI pregnant. So she is. If you didn't know, like livestock, all species in general, they have one mission, and that is to reproduce. That is what nature does. So her body is like putting everything it has right now into being pregnant, raising a calf. So we're gonna fight and do everything we can to get her through. I will keep you updated on that. We did give her an antibiotic yesterday just to see if maybe she's got an infection, you know, in her intestine type of deal. She is really young. We are like not a Yoni's type of deal, but something is definitely off, so keep an eye on her. But anyways, only one open heifer. Honestly, the heifer that was probably in the best condition at all, like coming off of our very small pasture earlier, which is crazy to me. So, and there was a couple that 24-15, like I am so like mind blown with her because I have watched her the last like 4 days stand to be mounted by the bull and bred by the bull over and over and over again, and like she plants her legs. Like I was like, she is so in heat, and like this sucks, you know, she's open. No, homegirl is 3 months bred, so apparently she just likes her boyfriend even if she doesn't like need him to make a baby. Anyways, it was just a wild time. So only 3 opens yesterday. Overall 12%, knowing that the average age of the expansion cows is like 10 years old almost. And the average age of the OG cows is 6 going into 2026. I'm pretty all right with that overall. So, yeah, I'm not sure if we'll end up buying a small group of cows just to up our numbers a little bit back closer to where we want to be, but you'll see that if it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't, type of deal. But anyways, overall, much happier after this round of preg check than the first round. I'm not a depressed human, and my AI rate, we'll dive deeper into this when we get into my barn conception comparison weaning weights video later this fall yet. But I'm really close to 80% AI conception the way it looks right now, which is really, really, really good. So toot my own horn there for a minute. Not every year is going to be that good, but this year was really good the way it looks. So there's gonna be a lot of cows calving the middle of February into the middle of March. My math is telling me 120 head are gonna calve in those first 30-ish days. So mom might hate me, but it's gonna be good because I'll just knock them out and be sleep deprived and be on the downhill slide by the time we get into the end of March. Type of deal. But anyways, got any questions, let me know. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We'll catch you on the next one.